Bonjour, class 10 CBSE French, lesson 5, les médias. The title itself is pointing us towards the media. So let's explore it. Règle de la maison, ne pas zapper. Règle comes, it's a noun, the rule, okay? The house rule. Ne pas zapper. This is an expression, zapper, and there is a small explanation given about it down here. What does zapper means? They can ask you, qu'est-ce que c'est zapper? Zapper, c'est passer d'une chaîne de télé à l'autre. That means switching from one channel, television channel to another. As you know, we have a lot of channels available. So we keep on switching from one channel to another channel. That process is called as zapper. So they can ask you in the culture and civilization question, qu'est-ce que c'est zapper? So you have to write c'est. Can I add that same C apostrophe EST? C apostrophe EST. C'est passer. Right here from here. Se passer d'une chaîne à l'autre. Hope you have noted it. Okay. Qu'est-ce que c'est zapper? Or it comes in the fill in the blank, or it comes in the match the following. You have to remember this. Now, it's a dialogue between friends. Allume la télé. Je veux y voir les infos sur TV5. Switch on the television. I would like to watch the news on the television channel TV5. Moi, Arte. Arte is another TV channel. Je vais regarder les reportages culturels sur l'Inde. I'm watching a cultural report on India. What about India? Here, you can take the meaning. Je préfère Canal+. Okay, I prefer Canal+. It's another television channel. Television channel in French is called as chaîne de télé. Pourquoi pas la météo? Why not weather report? Regardons un téléfilm ou l'actualité. Let's watch a téléfilm. The film which are produced by the television channel are called as téléfilms. Ou l'actualité means current affairs. Non, le feuilleton. No, serials. No, les sports. Sports activities. Sports channel. Le mieux, the best is, c'est regarder la publicité, is to watch the advertisements. Moi aussi, j'aime les sports. Je voudrais voir la retransmission du match de football d'hier soir entre PSG et Man U. Okay? As you know, I would like to, me also, I like sports. I would like to watch the retelecast of the football match. Yesterday evening's football match between PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, given here, down. And MU is Manchester United. These are the two football clubs, you know, very famous. Comment peut-on voir le match? How can we watch this match? Le match de football sera retransmis à 23h. Okay, it would be transmitted. It will be retelecasted actually. Telecast is the correct word at 10 p.m. D'accord, okay. Mes enfants, my children, voilà un bol de popcorn et de chips. Okay, here is a bowl of popcorn and chips. Dis-moi si vous en voulez plus. Tell me if you want more of it. Et n'oubliez pas, don't forget, à 19h, that is 7 p.m., il y a une interview en direct du président. There is a direct interview of the president. Ce sera intéressant de la voir. It'll be very much interesting to watch it. So in this, you can observe there are different TV channel names are given. So you may have a culture and civilization question on it. Or even when you're writing letters, you can write, j'aime regarder les chaînes de télévision, TV5, Canal+, then you have Arte. Then they can ask you another term, les émissions. Okay, émissions, which are the programs which are being broadcasted, would you like to watch? So you can mention les reportages culturels. You can mention téléfilm, actualité, météo, sport, feuilleton, publicité, sport. Okay, these are, then even at times you can mention interview. So these are the different émissions qu'on peut regarder à la télévision. Okay, so you can expect the cultural question. One is zapper. Another thing is they can ask you nommer quelques chaînes de télévision, TV5, Arte, Canal+. Okay, so that's it about in this. So as you read, you observe these things and write it. Even if it asks as a letter, you can mention it. And that's a simple comprehension. Un mot qui indique passer d'une chaîne à l'autre. So this can come as a match the following. That is zapper, right? It is switching from channel to channel. What it is called as? It is called as zapper. Then, and transmission sur les temps. Temps here refers to the weather, that is météo. Une émission dramatique, that is a serial dramatized, that is le feuilleton. Then you can see feuilleton, météo, don't forget to put that accent on that E. Okay, un autre mot pour les enfants, la info is also called as l'actualité or l'information, both means talking about the current actualité, the current affairs or the news. Un synonyme des nouvelles d'aujourd'hui, that is also you can use les infos or even l'actualité, you can use. Then TV5 est une chaîne française disponible en Inde. Disponible, available in India. Yes, vrai, it's available. Okay. Vrai. Yes, I put a small one, vrai. Les matchs de football sont retransmis à la radio. This question is related to this topic, I mean, this paragraph, so faux. Acte est une chaîne culturelle, vrai. Yes, it's a channel which broadcasts all cultural programs. Les infos, c'est le forme abrégée de l'information, is vrai. It's a short form or the abbreviation of information. Paul va regarder la météo. I think he wanted to watch the football match, sports, so forth. Anything before finding the answer, you have to read it. So, Paul va regarder la météo. You check here. Paul is asking, pourquoi pas la météo? That means he wanted to watch. Why not? So, we can change the answer to vrai. Okay, the last one will be vrai, not faux. So, this is a simple example to show that any information, while you are doing a comprehension exercise, always you refer before answering it. That's what comprehension is meant for. Then here they're explaining the pronoun I and on. When to use pronoun I. Normally pronoun I refers to a noun which is pointing towards places. So if you have the preposition a, the au, ala, l apostrophe, aux, or even at times we use preposition with a noun which will indicate the place, like sur la table, dans la classe. So any type of, that type of nouns pointing to the place can be replaced by pronoun I. And on has the equivalent meaning of it. So it is with preposition the, then article partitive du, de la, del apostrophe, they, or even numbers followed by the noun. Then you replace it by pronoun on. So that's what here we are given, exercise on pronoun I and on. So another important, this you have to know, it is the part of culture and civilization also. La radio, télévision, la presse écrite constituent les médias. Okay? Radio, television, and the printed press. Okay? Media consist of all these things. So they can ask you, de quoi consistent les médias? Okay? Then, another question, another information given is, les médias nous donnent des nouvelles et influencent l'opinion publique. What does the media do? The media, first, it gives us news or information, and also it influences the public opinion. Okay, we can get a good or bad opinion based on the information shared in the media. So this is also another question we can ask you. Qu'est-ce que fait le média? Then en France, il y a des chaînes de radio comme Europe 1, RFI, France Musique, Radio, etc. In France, there are also radio channels like Europe 1, RFI, Radio France International, we call it as France Musique, Radio, etc. Okay, so you have to pay attention on that. Also, they can ask you in the culture and civilization. Il existe aussi de diverses chaînes de télévision publiques ou privées comme Canal+, France 2, TFI, Paris Première. And also there are other French television channels, private or by the government, like Canal+, France 2, TFI, and Paris Première, along with the name of the channel like Arte, Canal, already Canal+, use TV5. You have to remember these channels also. Now here, see, you can see the question, nommez quelques chaînes de télévision en France, nommez quelques chaînes de radio en France. Then here, you have to categorize the word, whether it is related to radio or television or both. Auditor means listeners. It's always connected with radio. FM, you know, it's related with radio. Publicité is connected with both because advertisements. Similarly, station is connected with both, right? Zappe only happens with the television. Telefilm is related to television, and telespectator is also connected with television. So they have to write it under them. Maybe it can come in the culture and civilization part. Okay, let's go to the second row. Présentateur is a program presenter. It can be with both because there is a program presenter in radio and also in television. Interview happens both in radio and in television. Emission, broadcast, again, radio and television is possible. Information, sorry, we can go, okay. So you can put it as console leather, right? Then we have information, it's related to both. Chain also related to both. And cables, mostly related with the television. Then here they are given the name of some magazines and newspaper, Le Monde, L'Express, Le Figaro, Les Alpes, Loisirs, GDE stand for Journal des Enfants, and Français dans le Monde. Then, quel journal achètes-tu? Which newspaper do you buy? Le Monde. Quelle rubrique lis-tu? Which heading or which topic or which column do you read? Je lis les sports et politique étrangère. Is telling sport, another telling foreign affairs. In the lesson number 4, they have given you the different topics, columns in a newspaper, so you can read it from there. Then Le Monde et les Times of India sont les journaux quotidiens. So they can ask you, nommez journal quotidien in singular form. In France, it is Monde. For India, they can give Times of India. And magazine hebdomadaire, a weekly magazine, is Express. And Reader Digest est un magazine mensuel. It's a monthly magazine. Français dans le Monde, it's a magazine, but it does a review. That means they mention about different topics related to French language and the French teachers all around the world. So Français dans le Monde is a magazine, and more it's focusing on reviewing the different methodologies in teaching about French language. Then here, let us see the different terminology. Je me suis abonné. That means I have subscribed for a magazine. That is a review magazine. La nouvelle est dans les journaux. That means the news is in the newspaper. On achète les journaux. We buy the newspaper chez le marchand des journaux. Okay. At the newspaper stand. Un hebdomadaire, pareil. That means an hebdomadaire is printed once in a week. Une chaîne française, one of the television channel is TFI. Okay. Un journal qu'on achète tous les jours. a newspaper which we buy every day. It is called as quotidien. You see here are the terms. Okay. Quotidien. You can get from here quotidien. Then, c'est là où on achète les journaux. So you can mention it as chez les marchands. C'est le marchand de journal. Celui qui lit un journal, the one who reads a newspaper is called as a lecteur, a reader. Celui qui écrit des articles sur un journal will be un journaliste. Un magazine paraît tous les mois, every month. That magazine is called as a mensuel. Since we have an exercise in the culture and civilization by filling in the section B writing, filling up, je suis venu, it will be te voir, which means I came to see you, je suis venu te voir. Je prends un train de minuit pour aller en Suisse, c'est urgent. Demain, je ne pourrai pas te accompagner au concert. So just keep it here. So mettez le forme à la négative. So based on the keyword of negation, you can follow it. So here they are given some pictures of the magazine Express, the newspaper Le Monde, and Le Figaro is another quotidien published in Paris. Then some television channels. Okay, and now internet is also another effective media which you have to consider. So just go through it, listen it again, and improve your learning in French. Thank you.